What up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? It's Big Reek back at you, man, with another video. Today's video, man, I'm just gonna cover a little subject that's been irking my nerves, with Bimmy being in the news, being accused of being a rat and a snitch. And he may very well be all of those things. But one thing that's been bothering me is the person hurling the allegations the most. This Brian Glaze Gibbs character. Man, this dude's a real character and a scumbag, man. I mean, I don't understand what it be about these rats that be so happy to point out who else has been ratting and telling they want everybody to join them in the rat factory. He told two, he told two, he told two. Nigga, worry about your own shit. The paperwork out on you doing the dirty deed. You know what I mean? And now you running around detective trying to prove to everybody Bimmy's a snitch. What you get out of that, man? What you get out of that? That's what I want to know. Because you know what? One thing about it, no matter if Bimmy is a confidential informant or whatever, he'll never be as big a sucker as you, Brian Glaze Gibbs. You's the biggest sucker and biggest rat. You know why? Because Bimmy only really portrayed himself out to be a hustler. You portrayed yourself to be a gangster. And that's two different things. A hustler, when the work ain't in the town and it's a drought, a hustler gonna find a way to get a new connect. A hustler gonna drive 2, 3 hours, 8 hours to get that bag and bring it back to the city. That's what a hustler do. A gangster, the work ain't in the city, it's a drought. He gonna start busting heads, he gonna start robbing, he gonna get it how he did. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? A hustler, a nigga hustling on his block, a hustler just gonna try to have better work, bigger dimes, bigger dubs. Get a nigga off the block with the best shit. A gangster, see a nigga working on his block, he just gonna come bust his head. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. So Bimmy only portrayed himself out to be a hustler, a nigga trying to make $1. You portrayed yourself to be a gangster. You woke up in the morning and decided to kill people. You know what I'm saying? So when you wake up in the morning and you decide to kill people, you should be able to take the whole ride when the people come, man. I can't stand when these judges and these prosecutors let off a motherfucking murderer and a gangster to lock up a hustler. Y'all gonna let a nigga that killed about 10 people go to lock up a nigga that sold some drugs. That's totally backwards to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get how you could wake up and kill somebody and then don't have the balls to do the motherfucking time when the time comes. You don't want to do no time. You don't want to do no time. Nah, you a gangster. You keep it gangster on the streets. You go down to the jail. You blow a CO, knock him out. Do whatever you gotta do to keep your reputation, and you keep it solid like that. That's what a real gangster do. You's a sucker, man. You got down to talk about you trying to give back to the community. You trying to help out all these people and shit. Why don't you help out that family of that lady that you killed? You was out there killing women, man. You ever give money to the kids that you left motherless? Huh? You ain't gave a dime off them books or this YouTube channel. You ain't gave them families a dime. So don't tell me you trying to get back or trying to help. You just a sucker and a grifter trying to make people believe that you reformed. There ain't nothing reformed about you. You'll do the same thing to somebody in a minute. They make you mad and you thought you could get away with it. Man, I said, Bimmy may be a CI, may be a rat ass nigga, but he'll never be what you, excuse me, what you is. And that's a whole sucker. A nigga that got down, kill people, and then go run to the government. Crazy. Crazy work, man. How you gonna kill people and then run go tell the government? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Like I said, every time you make all this YouTube and them books, I thought New York had the Son of Sam law. That shit need to go to them families that you murdered, homeboy. When you was out here trying to be a tough guy. You ain't no tough guy. You was a sucker. Cause when it came to be really tough, we ain't shoot at the cops. You went and put the cuffs on like a little bitty bitch, let them take you down in the jail, and then they fucked you in the ass and broke you, and you got down and started telling on niggas. Now you're on the internet, goddamn, being a detective trying to find every snitch in the world. The fuck wrong with you, nigga? If you were cool, you were cool when you were just telling your stories and minding your business. You know what I'm saying? That was alright. But now you're trying to drag other people down. This man's successful. And like I said, whatever he did, he might have did, and you know, he got to deal with that. But it ain't for you to be pointing out, man. It ain't for you to be goddamn trying to big yourself up. Like, what does it make you? If he did right, what does it use? You are still the lowest of the low. A scumbag nigga that killed women and goddamn innocent folk. And then when they got down, came down to do the time, you told on every nigga that you know so that you wouldn't go to jail. Sucker ass nigga, man.